Yeah, I mean, I always use this metaphor, but you drink water out of a glass, right? We've been drinking a water out of a glass for thousands of years. Okay, that technology hasn't changed. Why? Over all those years, it's because it's the best tool for the job. Okay, ceramics, all sorts of things that we use in our everyday life, literally haven't changed. Chairs, Now, if I fast forward to print has certain properties and ways it interacts with human beings, their emotions, their cultural programming that makes it the most effective form of marketing and communication for that application. If you go, let's use an example. If you just buy a brand new high-end sports car and you open the glove box and there is not a very beautiful owner's manual in there that is normally, encased in some form of, leather bound or whatever it is. If that isn't in the car, you're going to feel cheated. Petrol heads, car enthusiasts want the experience of having a printed book.
Yeah.
And the car manufacturing industry spent about 5 or 6 years trying to give people CDs, if you remember that time, or we'll email you a PDF of your owner's manual. And it was like, no. The owner's manual is part of the experience of owning an expensive car.
That's right.
So there are certain applications where print is just so fundamental to the experience that it performs best. Now, how you tailor that experience, how you develop print, how you make it more effective at doing that job is where we need to focus on. And it's where our most successful members who are growing year on year are focusing on and leveraging.
Yeah, and I think it's a shift away from perhaps the perspective of it being mass marketing, where you're going to do thousands, hundreds of thousands. It may be that actually the approach is more targeted. And I think one of the things that, at least from a marketing perspective, that's overlooked is, it's very easy, I think, to look at print and go, oh, it's quite a bit more expensive per unit than it would be to do an email campaign, per email sent. But as you just point out, the open rate, the engagement rate is far, far greater than what a lot of digital platforms are becoming. The attention, especially if you look at social media, that's declining. In terms of the click rate, you look at the eyeballs on posts, the organic visibility. I think there was this boom, especially around digital, and I think there's going to be a bit of a shift back towards print. But I think it's reassessing how print fits into that, how these two elements work in hybrid with each other to deliver the result. And I think you made a good point earlier that fundamentally it's about the result you deliver over above everything else. And the cost itself is then in association with that. I think there is always a drive with every commercial printer to try and bring your costs down as much as possible. I think rather than re-evaluating and understanding where that print media fits into a customer experience when you're running a marketing campaign. And then therefore, I guess, figuring out how your business model might adapt around it.
Yeah, and listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a print factory. If that's the model that you've set up and you are servicing 50 regional print management / hybrid printers / SME printers and franchise chains and whatever, and it's your job to be as efficient as possible to get the price to a point and compete on that, and you are just a factory and you're getting a ready-made PDF that you just punch out, that's fine. That's your business model. Great. Keep going for it. But if you are a generalist, if you're a general commercial printer that isn't specified on that model, the most fundamental truth is you have to stop seeing the print as the product. It's not. It's what the print does for your customer to sell more units of their product, to grow their brand, to grow their market share. That is your product. If you can make that product more effective for the customer, they will buy more print from you. They don't care whether they're just agnostic. They don't care whether it's emails or social media or print. They just want something to help drive their business forward. And if print is the tool to do that, that provides a better ROI on pounds spent on marketing to generate revenue growth, then guess what? They'll use print.